Hey YouTube, so I got my November high yield Roth IRA update. Now if you're not familiar, this is just one piece of my portfolio. So what this is right, if you look at my early retirement finance plan, I'll link a video. I'm stumbling, I don't know why. I'll link a video to it, but basically I have all these accounts that are going to take me from my early retirement age until pretty much death. So what we're talking about today is my high yield Roth that will provide us income from age 62 till death. And I mainly focus on generating income, so high dividend yield. And I just don't want anybody to think this is all that my portfolio is about, is just high yield only, because I have my wife's Roth and I also have M1 Finance, and those are concentrated in other things, dividend growth, and also just straight growth and tech and stuff like that. So just to give a quick update, zoom in on this a little bit. Nothing happened with Altria Group. Still have the same as last update, but as ticker symbol SKT, which is Tanger Factory Outlets, paid a dividend. So I did receive $35.50, which reinvested and bought me 2.19 more shares. So that brought my yearly income with those 2 extra shares from 142 to 145.11. So my income received total is $35.50 so far, and my yield on boy, I'm not doing good today. My yield on cost decreased from 9.65 to 9.63 because I had a lower cost basis than what the dividend reinvested at. So that's ticker symbol. Man, I must have had too much to eat for Thanksgiving. That's ticker symbol SKT, and 9.63% is my yield on cost on that one. And I have an ETF, a real estate ETF that concentrates on the small and mid cap space, and that's ticker symbol SRET. On 100 shares. I received, it pays monthly, and it pays $10.06 a month. So I did receive that. And so my income received so far this year is $20.12. That has a yield on cost of 7.9%. It is an ETF, monthly pay. Now the one with the most activity is going to be Geo Group. This is a private prison, and it did pay out a dividend, and it paid me $48.19, which reinvested and bought me 3.11994 shares. So that put my income received for the year at $71.23. And I also purchased 13 more shares to bring my total share total. I need to maybe delete this video. But I got a total of 116.5 shares. And that will bring my income from $192.75 a year to $223.69 a year. And with that payout of the dividend and my purchase of 13 extra more shares, my yield on cost increased from 10.45% to 10.78%. After that, I'm still holding Nokia, ticker symbol NOK. I have received income off that in the past year, but now my yield on cost is 0. It's technically not 0 because I did receive some income, but going forward, they're not going to be paying a dividend. They suspended it. So I'm kind of holding on. They said for a couple of quarters that the dividend will be suspended, and we'll see. If they don't reinstate it, it'll probably dip even further. And then ticker symbol VET in the oil, gas, energy space. This is Vermilion Energy. I picked up 10 more shares, so I have a grand total now of 50 shares. This does pay monthly, and with the addition of those 10 shares, I went from $83.44 to $104.35 a year, and I received the $5.22 in dividends. And that addition of 10 shares kept my yield on cost at 14.1%. And last but not least, I had mentioned my last update, I bought in 100 shares of Office Depot. Well, I sold them at a slight profit. I made 40 bucks, held it for about a week, and yeah, I'm fine with that. I just made 40 bucks and I put it into, Geo and whatever. So that's it for those updates. We'll just go to my yield so far. Let me just delete this if my computer catches up. And my yearly income for the month of November went from $736.10 to $781.06. And that brought my yield on costs from 8.05 to 8.36%. And that's the November update, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm going to do another video about dividend yields and how I'm projecting this to go going forward. Like if we were to stay on this yield on cost at 8.36%, this is kind of a pretty crazy number. But as I look through the landscape, somewhere between 5 and 8% is probably pretty doable to get it as an income yield if you pay attention and you manage it correctly. There's plenty of stocks out there that are paying high yields, but they come with risk. They do for sure. So with that said, leave a comment down below and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.